काफी प्रोटेक्टर रोल है आपका. ऑन स्क्रीन, ऑफ स्क्रीन, इट्स ऑलवेज लाइक आई गॉट इट. सब आपको अन्ना भी बुलाते हैं. इट्स वेरी, यू नो, like I'm the big brother and I'll protect you, and you have that vibe a lot. Right? किसने आपको protect किया in life?
I think my community did. You know, पहले से of course शुरुआत तो पिताजी से ही होती है, लेकिन मेरे जो my community went through a lot. Explain. When we first came in, you know, this whole thing about go back to your villages, you don't belong here. So there was a lot of issues till they understood us also. You know, if you see, we were the only food supply chain to get food at the right price. Even today, it's only the South Indian restaurants that will give you food at the right price. Hygienic to a level that even the top guns cannot compare. I mean, now the American brands have come and say we are fast food. We were super fast food. अब order दो यहाँ से यहाँ आता है, and at a price which is most affordable. आपने 99 कर दिया, हम हमेशा 99 के अंदर ही थे, थाली हो या कुछ भी हो. So when we went through that, each family supported the other. So every person who came from Tulunad, everybody who came from Karnataka, were people who were saying, "Acha, his restaurant is my restaurant. There's problem there." All the restaurants would shut and the boys would end going there. So we were there for each other. And the chit fund system that worked, Dad didn't have money. 10 of them would get together and say, "Okay, we'd put in so much money every month, and whoever needs it, you get a chance. If it's 10 once, you pick it up." And as per the need of the hour, they used to pick up money, 0 interest. It was chit fund. Kam mein hua, it was balanced. So at the end of it, you all got your money. No banks, no institutions. So all these things, they are the protectors.
Nice.
So if you see finance, the biggest of the financial hub of India is Mangalore. You know, you talk about any bank and you'd say, "Oh, that's the birthplace of banking." What did they do? They supported each other. If somebody came, they gave them jobs. They gave them, so, because everybody was educated. So bankers were 90% were South Indians. And even that continues even today. Education is free. Why does it happen? When you support each other. So I'd always say it's my community that has given me that. And it's not me. You know, you see any Shetty boy, and he'll have this big brother feel about him. You know, this feel of, I've got somebody covering my back.
Because the community takes care of everything.
Community.
Strong community, strong father. आपके traits भी बहुत strong, right? हर चीज over the years.
देख के जो मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, देख के सीखते.
Environment and family both.
Environment, yeah.
What's the weakest you have been ever?
I guess as a father, you know, anytime anything with the kids, I can never handle it. You know, if it's Ahan or Atya or Rahul or them going through any issues is something that breaks me. Their mana is stronger. She's much stronger. I mean, even if Ahan fell and there was a bruise on his head, I think I would collapse before him. You know, you're physically strong for yourself and you're there for everybody, but when these matters, I can't handle it. I can never handle it. Never. To this date, dad unwell, a mom unwell, I can't handle it. And I'm very weak there.
Tell me the weakest thought you have had.
Something that I've always prayed for, and for years together, the only thing I prayed for was, God, take me before you take my parents. I didn't want to lose anybody in life. Death was a thought that kept coming into my mind every single night. I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to lose anybody. I don't want to lose anybody. And because it's family, no, that's why I keep feeling joint families are families that Indians should always be a part of. Because there was no anxiety, there was no depression, there was no stress. Everything was managed. Everything else I would recover from. I've never been scared about anything, threats, underworld. Everything that happened to me was, "Okay, ho jayega." Failure, Friday flops, financial issues, nothing. I never worried. To date, I never worry about all that. But health and personal things matter a lot to me. As parents started aging, that fear of you have to lose someone sometime. Dad was unwell for a long time, 4 years. It was very unfair of me. It was very selfish on my behalf, the family's behalf, that I didn't want him to go. Though he didn't have the quality of life he would want to live. But you don't want to let go, So I don't think I've let go of him even now. It's been 8 years, 9 years. But his thought brings a tear in my eye. So all that continues. So there I'm very weak, very weak.
What happened when you lost him?
Just got the feeling that that home, that shelter, that protector is gone. And suddenly you're the one who has to take all the responsibilities. I always was. But the responsibility of health and well-being of the people is something that I could never control. Fortunately, like I say, Mana is very strong there. We call her the doctor of the house. And that's literally how it is. If Tia has fever, Ahan has fever, I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what is in me. Maybe that whole feeling of, me praying all my life for all these things was fear. But if I saw, आज इधर से जंप करना है यार, 5वें माले से जंप करना है, बक्से लगे हुए, चल लगा, excited to go. If I have to do a stunt, excited to do it. वरना नहीं. दूसरा stunt कर रहा. I've never seen a stuntman do a stunt. I've never seen my body double, which is very rare, or somebody else do a stunt and I've watched the stunt. I've always come, I've turned my back, walked out. And you can ask anybody that. In my 35 years of my career, I've never seen a stunt happening. Once it's done, I turn around and say, "Sab theek?" And I'm trembling. But if I'm doing it, there's no problem. So there's inherently some kind of weakness. I don't know what I'd put it down to, but
So around family, the fear is.
Yeah.
So what were you feeling jab dad passed away? At that moment?
Absolutely numb, anxiety, and knowing that I was going to lose him. I was ready. I have accepted it, but still think of him every single day. My day begins with praying for him and praying to him and ends with praying to him.
Every day.
Every single day. Every single day.
You miss him today?
Yeah.
What do you talk to? Do you talk to him?
I mean, the thing is, I'm also get the feeling that we did everything. The sisters, mom, me, my wife, my children did everything to keep him alive. But he couldn't speak. So, did we push him extra? So sometimes that is also, it's good for you, but was it good for him? And I was never physical with him while growing up. I worshipped him. That's why I always say every father and son needs to physically. I'm very physical with Ahan, even today, with Rahul. I'm very physical. Father and son need to hug, to touch, to talk, to understand, to cry. He needs to cry on your shoulder. You need to cry on his shoulder.
आपने ये नहीं किया अपने पापा के साथ?
After a certain age and stuff like that. Who respect. It's out of respect that it doesn't happen.
Thank you so much ये वीडियो एंड तक देखने के लिए. और